This is a Frank podcast.
Hello, and welcome to Extremely Casual Gamers. This is a casual gaming podcast for the everyday gamer with myself, Ellie, Chris, and Guy. And on today's podcast, I want to know what minor modification or filter you'd like to add to a game. Chris, you want us to rank ourselves like we're Sims characters.
Yeah, basically using the skills off The Sims. There are 7 of them. Rank yourselves where you're currently sitting in life.
All right, double review for you today as well. Chris, you're going to review Fallout the TV show.
Yes, just a quick one.
And I have actually dabbled in a bit of Helldivers 2 with you guys, haven't I?
So proud of you.
Thank you. So I'll be reviewing that later. And we also have the winner, of course, of our Logitech Pro X Superlight 2 gaming mouse.
Yes, we'll do that at the end of the episode. Just quickly, we've already done a Helldivers review. Guy has already done that. We've talked about it extensively. But this is from Ellie's point of view as someone who does not play online first-person shooters.
Yes.
So if you're in that same category, should I play the game? This will answer your question.
Oh, amen to that. Should we jump in firstly to some listener feedback?
Listener feedback this week is brought to you by me. Last week we talked about HUD chat. Chris, you brought up about what you would put up on your heads-up display if you were to have one because you're playing Cyberpunk 2077. Sean wrote in and said, and I thought this one was really good, on our Facebook group, Extremely Casual Group for Extremely Casual Gamers, Sean said that they would add a YouTube plugin. That would be a handy feature. So it shows you the best YouTube clip for whatever situation you need assistance with. So it's like saying, hey, Google, and then you bring it up and it comes up on your eyes. So the example that Sean said was if you happen to be needing to defuse a bomb and you're like, I don't know how to do this, quickly chuck up on YouTube, defusing a bomb. The only issue that it would be is you'd have to sign up to YouTube Premium because otherwise you get like a Subway ad that's unskippable for 15 seconds.
And then the video was the bomb sticking down. There's 30 seconds to go. And then the video comes up. It's like, hey guys, thanks for watching my video. So basically, it's like, just tell me how to defuse it.
It's like 6.5 minutes of, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And there's the playlist.
Actually, by the way, make sure you like and subscribe to this podcast.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's a good idea.
Would help us a lot.
Very good. We also talked about, I randomly brought it up, the sexual health of
Yeah,
gamers.
that was very random.
Yes, you
Well,
did.
Joshua Moody on the Facebook group said, well, after today's episode, I had to Google sexual health of gamers, and I have some good news. According to a study published by the Journal of Sexual Magazine in 2017, showed that there was no significant differences between gamers and non-gamers in the domains of erectile function, orgasmic function, and overall satisfaction.
That is so an experiment conducted by some gamer nerds who were bullied and were like, you guys don't get laid or whatever. And they were like,
I'll show you.
Yeah. God. By the way, just on that heads-up display one from earlier, is YouTube the only tube plugin you could get?
Oh,
What other tubes are there?
are you being silly?
It was just a
Are you
joke that
being
we're
a little
supposed to
bit
just
naughty?
laugh at and then move on from.
I don't get it.
Good boy.
I'm trying to think of any other tubes that aren't porn ones, but I cannot think of a single one.
Oh, porn!
Oh!
Is that on the internet? And also we talked about the stigma of gaming and being judged by other people. Shout out to Paul Askew, Alan Spring, Cousin Beck, and many others who joined in the conversation about that, because Ellie asked the question, what line do you say to people if they were to say you're, for example, wasting your time with gaming?
Mm-hmm.
And the general consensus for people that have joined in on the conversation is, why not? Like, why can't I play
Nice.
video games? Like, how is it any different to anything that you do?
And also, another tip is to distance yourself from anyone who says that.
Precisely.
True
Like,
that.
no one
Why
in
are
my
you friends
life,
with them?
yeah, no one I know would ever say that.
Do you know what my favorite part about being in my 30s is?
What?
Is just filtering out my
Yeah.
I don't give an
Yeah.
F meter is peaking every single day. It's
Yeah.
just if something bothers me, whether it be on like something that's bothering me on a Instagram comments thread about something, I'm just like, I get angry for a second. I go, I just don't give a shit.
Yeah, nice.
And if it's something in the friend circle, or if there's drama, I'm so I love stripping down my life.
Yeah.
Just moving away from the bullshit.
Right. So that explains your outfit.
That's such a shit gag.
Yeah.
I got a compliment from this.
No, you've got a great outfit on there, guy. Very
And
cool.
you can tell if you go and join our YouTube.
Nice.
Thank you. And that is listener feedback.
Oh, that's nice and snappy.
Nice and
and
snappy. Don't forget,
snappy.
you can join us, Extremely Casual Group for Extremely Casual Gamers on Facebook. It is ECG for ECG, or on Instagram, Extremely Casual Gamers Podcast.
Woohoo! I guess it's now time for some gaming news.
Gaming news. Gaming news. Rookie Pokemon collector gets harsh reality check.
Is that you?
This is about me. And the reason I'm doing this one is because I know Guy's got some actual gaming news after this.
Oh, okay, cool.
So over the weekend, a thing popped up on my Facebook Marketplace. It was the chance to buy an old Pokemon game in its box with its manual in original condition, and it was like $150.
Oh.
That seems low. Even though it is high, it seems low.
It was very low. Yeah. So I went online quickly, checked like eBay, checked Trade Me. Trade Me didn't have any of them on there, but I went on eBay and they were selling for like $500, $600, $700 US.
Wow.
And so I was like, okay, maybe I'm a Pokemon sort of hunter and trader. Mm-hmm. So I messaged the lovely lady and then I said, hey, I'd love to buy this. It's one of my favorite games from when I was a teenager. I'm keen to buy it right now. Would you courier it to Auckland? She's like, yep, no worries. It's my son's. He's saving up for a bike, which made me feel terrible because I was like, you could probably buy the best bike just by selling this one thing.
Oh my god!
But hey, that's not. Look,
hey, that's consumerism.
Yeah.
That's dog eat dog world. He's going to learn.
It's a dog eat dog
research.
world, brother.
Yep.
Yeah, them's the breaks. Is what I said to her.
And then she said, "Deals off."
Because I'm a good guy, I chucked an extra $10. I just said, here's $10 to cover the shipping costs. Because she kind of agreed to $150 and she'll send it. And I was like, here's $10 for the shipping cost. She's like, okay, great. Now, Facebook Marketplace. Am I going to receive that thing?
Oh, yeah.
I don't
good
dabble
question.
enough in Facebook Marketplace to know that world.
I never have.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
essentially are Facebook messaging someone, agreeing to it, give me your account. She sent me her license. I checked it. She seems legit. I think she works at Countdown in Lower Hutt. And then so it all kind of checked out. I sent her some money. I haven't received it yet, but it's only been a few days.
Yeah.
So on the back of this, I was like, I might be a Pokemon hunter, collector, seller on kind of guy.
Yeah.
And for the record, I'm not going to sell it. I'm actually going to keep it because I want to play it.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I'll get rid of it at some stage. I then started hunting around on the old Trade Me, which is like eBay here in New Zealand, if you're listening abroad. And a copy of Pokemon Fire Red for Game Boy Advance popped up in its box with its original manual, all right? Now, this puppy was on there. When I saw it, at the time of seeing it, it was at $200 was the bid.
Yeah.
Bidding closed Saturday night. I was out for dinner.
Oh, yeah?
So I was like, okay, $200 it's currently at. I will go $250, knowing that I can sell it on. That could sell for like, I don't know, double the price easily.
Wow.
So I was like, I'll put auto bid $250. So it bids $1 every time automatically. I clicked bid. It automatically went way past $250 up to $300 and something.
So somebody else has the same idea, but they know it's worth
Three
more.
other people had auto bids on.
Oh, yeah.
Guess how much it sold for?
So you said $250.
This is
went
with
up to
2 minutes
3.
remaining. It went up to,
Ah, okay.
Oh, right.
What, 500?
It sold for 625 New Zealand dollars.
Damn.
Wow.
Okay. So, and that is it there. You can see it. So I was like, oh, okay. This is the world of hunting for Pokemon games.
Yeah.
I'm probably not cut out for this world. Okay. The next thing that popped up from the same person was a copy of Pokemon Emerald in its box with its manual. And the cartridge Emerald is one of the most sought after ones for some reason.
Really?
'Cause
that
it's-
was Game Boy Advance, right?
It's Game Boy Advance. It's also like the Ruby and Sapphire came out. There were a few little things, so they tweaked them all, fixed them with Emerald. So Emerald's like the ultimate version of Ruby and Sapphire. It's very collectible.
Right.
Same thing happened. It was on $150. So I went, okay, same thing, $250 auto bid, shot straight up to 400 and something.
Oh,
God,
whoa.
so someone is it the same person?
I think it might have been the same person,
my
actually.
God.
It is.
It sold for $760 New Zealand.
Whoa.
So I am officially not a Pokemon hunter, trader, or collector because I don't have that kind of cash.
Yeah.
Unless there's a lady trying to buy her son a bike, in which case I'm in there.
Chris is also in the market for a $40,000 Datsun.
No, that's just a Datsun. I had my eye on a Datsun Roadster. I've always wanted one, and I've never seen one for sale in New Zealand before. I'm also, if you can see, I'm in the market for a tailor-made driver, a Game Boy Color in its packaging, and a house with a pool worth $1.4 million.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
So, as you can see, I'm very much dreaming. Somehow the $760 Pokemon Emerald isn't the most ridiculous thing. So that is your gaming news.
Well, I also have gaming news. Gaming news.
That was so casual.
You feel the need to do it, eh?
Men on internet get upset about not being able to almost see boobs.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, Ellie.
Finally, this is getting coverage.
Yeah. Oh, Ellie, you're gonna.
Is this going to roll me up?
It riles me up, and
okay.
I'm a man. So Tomb Raider's 1 to 3, right?
Oh, yes.
Came out in the late 90s. Fantastic game, still a cult classic. Earlier on this year, it was released as a remaster. Aspire with the people who made it originally. Crystal Dynamics are the people that have done the remaster, right?
Okay.
In the latest patch, because it came out a month or so ago, they've just done a recent patch. People have realized that in level 4 of Tomb Raider 3, there is an iconic sort of part of the level where you're in a locker room. And in the original, above a locker are 2 photographs of Lara Croft. The main
Right.
character.
Yeah.
First one, she's sort of lying provocatively, but in her normal clothes. Kind of like the whole, who was the lady on Titanic? You know, paint me like when
yeah,
you're-
Rose, yeah.
Rose, like kind of like that. The other one is of her fully naked, but she's lying on her front. So you don't actually see anything. You just see curves, although when it came out in 1997, blocks.
Blocks, yeah, pixels.
So
Yeah.
when you first bought the remaster, that was still in the game.
Okay.
But slightly better graphics.
Yeah.
This recent patch, it's been removed.
Oh,
Men of the internet are livid.
Are they?
So if you can see here, and you can check the pictures out online. Look at that. That's the actual picture there. Look how you can't see
you
anything.
zoom in on
I don't
it?
think you can zoom in.
I'll try that.
Look at
I
that.
may as well
Ellie.
try. Is it
Look
touch
at-
screen or am
look
I
at
just
that.
touching your screen?
You can barely see anything.
So that's the original.
That's from the remaster. So
Yeah.
this is the original tweet. No effing way they did it. They actually did it. Crystal Dynamics censored out the pics of Lara in the update of Tomb Raider WTF. And these are actual comments from actual men.
Oh, God.
This is a huge problem with modern games. They can be ruined after people buy them. Off my wish list. This
I'm
will
not
be the
playing
next trick for these companies. Put this stuff in the game initially so people don't think they're involved, and then a patch will insert and remove all of the stuff.
Oh, amen, brother.
Turbo cringe. This is from Stephen M. Turbo cringe. These people have the job of sucking whatever fun and nostalgia they can out of their supposedly fun product. It's so weird and disheartening. Do you know what's turbo cringe? Saying turbo cringe.
Can I read the last one here, guys?
Oh, yeah. This is the last one. This is the coup de grace.
This is my favorite one. Men just can't have nice things. Well, I guess I need to go back into modding. That's from @GuyMansell. So it just goes to show.
Damn it, I thought it was anonymous. So there is a slightly not even nude picture of Lara Croft in the original. It's been removed. Crystal Dynamics can do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah.
I understand that somebody might be like, why take it out? You can't see anything. But at the same time, why does it matter? It meant nothing for the gameplay.
That's the
But
thing.
These guys are getting mad because it's because Crystal Dynamics sold you a game and then they can change it halfway through. Like, they don't like that you can take something out. They're making out like as if these 2 pictures on above a locker that you might just completely walk past is the reason that people are buying the games. And the ironic thing is that they're complaining on the internet where the internet, I'm pretty sure, is 99% boob. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
There is naked pictures everywhere.
Yeah.
Instead of typing this out angrily, just go and give it a safe search off.
Yeah.
If you really want it.
I was worried he's going to get hyper specific.
No, I'm not going to.
Because that's what Guy does.
Just go on Reddit and have a look around.
Nice. Well done, actually.
Yeah, very, very
So-
That is ridiculous.
Yeah,
Does that
that's-
roll you up?
No, it does. I've been silent this whole time because I have no words because it's just pathetic. And I'm like, I hope these guys are trolling, but I feel like they're not.
No,
they're
they're not.
actually just being serious.
They're really not.
Even on our, we have to get into, I think everyone needs to do this. You need to get into a world where unless you know the person who is commenting on your stuff, you can't let it affect you.
Yeah.
No.
Because if it's not someone you know and you relate to and you actually care about their opinion, in the street, you wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
So if some West, like even a few of our ECG videos, like I'll be talking about The Witcher and someone will comment, oh, this guy doesn't even know about The Witcher. And I'm like, yeah, that really pisses me off. Them saying that.
Yeah.
I get very upset. But then I'm like, actually, I don't know this person, so I don't give a shit.
Yeah, nice.
So
nice.
who cares about these weirdos at home?
Yeah.
The original screenshot that's been shared on Twitter. So this tweet that I'm looking at is from a guy called Smash JT, but the credit he's given to a guy called Mojiji DOA. That's the original person that put it.
Right.
I went on that dude's Twitter account.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I wish I hadn't.
Oh, no.
That guy loves Japanese role-playing games for not the gameplay.
My man.
Okay.
That dude,
Yeah.
the thing is, it's like he's on a campaign. He's tweeting so much stuff about how if you have a problem with a female character looking too provocative in a game, he hates you. He's like he's fighting the fight for seeing more boobs and more curves. That's his vibe. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, okay, your credibility is out the window.
Is that all he can get?
That's all he cares about is seeing pixelated titties.
Oh, well, sad for him.
You're doing so well.
And that's gaming news.
Gaming nudes. that was good. That was an accident. Well, that was an accident. Oh my god,
That was great. All right, World of Warcraft, not a game I've ever played, but I'm going to be talking about it.
Well, that's a bold move from Ellie.
I know, I've done a lot of Googling today, guys, about this game, but basically, I do need to shout out that my friend Maddie, who listens to the podcast, good friend of the podcast, he actually sent me a TikTok with this little bit of information and I did some more research on it and I'm making it my whole entire topic for today.
Wow. Shout out Maddie.
Shout out to Maddie. So the War Within is World of Warcraft, I can't even say it, let alone play it. It's World of Warcraft's 10th expansion and it's marking the first chapter in the World Soul Saga, a new trilogy. Now, it's dropping later this year and there's been a funny thing that they've included in this game. Yeah, exactly, Chris.
I'm already cracking up, yeah.
Which I actually think could be used on other games, and so we'll talk about that soon. But basically, the World of Warcraft people or creatures that you're trying to get rid of are arachnoids.
Okay, so they're part spider.
They're spiders, pretty much.
Already, nope.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Don't want that in any game.
Exactly. So it's basically an army of spiders that you've got to try and beat, I'm guessing. I haven't played it. It hasn't come out yet. But within the team and also some feedback they got online, they'd heard that people were getting a bit deterred from it because of the spider element, and they took it seriously and they were like, oh, maybe we need something to sort of stop that if people want. So essentially, they've put in arachnophobia mode where you tick I'm scared of spiders, essentially, and they change all of the spiders to crabs. So you can play the whole game, but they're crabs.
That's
instead
genius.
of spiders.
Pretty, I mean, I'm not too hot on crabs either. But if you were to give me they're just underwater spiders. But I would choose crabs over spiders if I had to.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. So I thought that was pretty cool. So it's obviously just a little tiny mod in the game that the developers have made, and you just tick the box and it just changes everything.
Have they stolen that from Hogwarts Legacy?
Did they do it? Because I haven't finished Hogwarts. So
I could have sworn that Hogwarts Legacy had how do you spell arachnophobia?
Yeah.
There it is. It just popped up.
Why couldn't it be full of the butterflies? Is it in reference to that?
Explain something like, so those, like, if you've got an immense fear of spiders,
arachnophobia mode kicks in.
Oh, so it makes the spiders look goofy. That's what it does.
Right.
It puts like the roller skates on the wheels, makes them look less realistic.
Which is a reference to the movies when a boggart comes out and it puts it on roller skates.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry,
bro.
that's you saying that. Yeah, it made me think of it. Yeah.
Oh,
And so,
you
what
go.
are you scared of crabs, Guy? Obviously not. With your sexual health and whatnot, but but does that make things better for you at all, or they're not black and hairy?
Oh yeah, absolutely. If I played World of Warcraft and I loved it so much and then I saw that the 10th expansion was spiders, 100% I'd be like, I don't know if I'll be buying it, but this would make me go, I can do that.
Yeah.
That's
Thing
cool.
is, with Hogwarts Legacy, I hate spiders, but I loved killing them.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't like them. So it's like I get to do something. Also, we talked about it in previous episodes, because they're so comically large, I'm not scared of them because I know I'm never going to bump into a spider that big.
Yeah.
But if I saw a spider that was like the size of a basketball, I'd hate that more.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, I hate spiders too.
But
I just don't even care about spiders, So I'm very lucky in that department. But it's almost like they have all the accessibility options nowadays, which is really cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
If you're colorblind, if you're impaired in any way, they have toggles that you can change. And not that having arachnophobia is, like a disability or anything, but it kind of...
But yeah, it's giving accessibility to the game to people who are scared of spiders. So actually, that's pretty cool.
It is brilliant.
It is brilliant.
More games need to do that.
And that's the other thing as well. It will get to a point where the enemy in which you are facing will become interchangeable. And it might not just be because of a phobia. It might also just be in terms of a preference. So World of Warcraft, you're fighting spiders and they've given this arachnophobia mode. But if they're like, but if you don't want to fight crabs or spiders, fight goblins. And they're like, and you can just change it.
Yeah.
But the storyline remains the same.
Yeah.
We're not there yet, but I reckon that's where we will be.
Yeah, surely this will trigger things. I mean, obviously Hogwarts Legacy did it first in a way, so maybe this will start triggering things like this. Are there any games that you've played or going to play where you wish there was some sort of filter
like a toggle
this?
that you could flick? While we were discussing this before the podcast, I wrote down a few.
Oh, yeah?
I'd like a toggle that switches on nudity when you're playing The Sims.
Wait, so you cannot, so the blur's gone?
Yeah.
Everybody wanted that.
And after I wrote that down, I was like, Not while they're going toilet. They can still be blurred there.
Oh, okay. That's very
You know,
nice of you.
it's
yeah.
more like,
When they're laying a cable.
guy. That's such a loud laugh. It's like the loudest
Sorry.
laugh in the history of the podcast. And it was at
playing
Luke.
a cable. Hey,
Classic.
we had good feedback on that.
We did.
Yeah, we did. No,
Yeah.
don't encourage it. But, like, I'm an adult, I'm a grown-ass man. If I want to play The Sims and have some nude Sims walking around, I shouldn't have to delete the shower
Yeah.
then type in a cheat.
I want to watch people cover themselves in aloe vera shower gel
Exactly.
like a normal person.
Thank you. Amen. The other one I've wrote down here was mutated Pokemon. Because I'm playing Pokemon on my Game Boy a lot at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah,
have
yeah.
been for months. It'd be cool if, especially in the old games, the new ones might do it. I don't know. You could toggle a thing where every now and then you'll run into a Farfetch'd, which is like a duck Pokemon that holds a stick.
A leak.
A leak.
Yeah.
You run into one that's holding 2 leaks.
Oh.
Which is something like that, like a slight
Yeah.
tweak on and so you've got like this weird version of this Pokemon.
Or you come into
yeah.
one that's not holding a leak and it's super depressed because it can't find its leak.
That sounds pretty far-fetched, guy. But yeah, sure, exactly.
Yeah.
So that sort of thing would be cool. And the other one I wrote down here, and this is very ironic off the back of that whole the
Crabs
Tomb
chat.
Raider. Tomb Raider.
Oh,
later.
no.
I wrote Solitaire, where you could change the cards to having naughty cards.
Are you all right, man? Why are 2 of your examples boob related?
I was on the spot. I got here, I was sitting with Ellie, and I was like, shit, that's right.
I've got one example, and it's not nudity related, but I just want every single game to have a quick save feature because it's not that common anymore. Literally press start, quick save, boom. I want to be
Yeah.
able to save my game. Obviously not online multiplayers, but anything I'm playing to be able to just
Every
save it.
game.
Yeah.
But that could ruin the sort of tension and the
Nah, I'm
you're
fine
in a
with
boss and you could just quick like a Dark Souls game that'd be ruined.
Exactly. But I would play Dark Souls.
No, we don't want you to play. We?
gatekeeping.
Yeah, sorry about
that. No, but like, I mean, the main reason being is because there are so many times where I'm playing a video game, and I may have mentioned this, I'm a dad.
Yeah.
And so many times if Daisy wakes up, I don't want to have to be like looking at the monitor. I'm like, is she going to go back down?
Yeah.
And I'm at a point where I can't skip the cutscene, or
Yeah.
like my save point's ages away. If I've turned off the PlayStation, dad mode. Something
Parent
like-
mode.
Some form of mode
Yes.
where it looks out for those people that have a kid that takes the attention away for a moment, and I can just quick save. Like Fallout 4 has it. Quick save.
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Like that.
No, I couldn't agree more. I had that with Stray. You had to do it to each checkpoint. And
Yeah.
I just got frustrated because sometimes you just have to stop playing for some reason, or
Yeah.
you actually want to stop playing and you've just done half this checkpoint and you're like, oh, do I keep going or do I
Yeah.
just stop? Same with actually Stardew Valley. You have to save it overnight.
Overnight, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of sometimes wish I could just pause it for a second, or you can pause it, but you could just come back halfway through a day. Because that also, the way that works, it makes me just want to keep playing. Because I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh, one more day then.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, one more day then.
You're like, I'll quit after this, and then you go, wait a minute, my pumpkin's coming to harvest tomorrow. And okay, I'll grab all those, but then I can sell them or turn them into seeds.
Yes,
and then
yes.
that's how it gets
Oh,
you.
Yeah,
Yeah. Just quickly, you made a Fallout 4 reference. Are you playing it at the moment?
Oh, damn it, I wasn't supposed to say that.
We'll get into that later. Damn it. We'll get into that later.
One thing I wanted to in Stray or any game, but this has happened to me in Stray, is you know how in Stray there's like fans like
What, in
circulating.
Stray?
Yeah, in Stray.
Oh,
There's-
yes, we've discussed this in like early episodes.
Yeah. Okay, there's lots of games that have like fans in them, but I wish that they would either turn into like little flowers instead.
So these are the ones that you have to try and get through. Big fans,
Yeah,
you got to try
big-
and
Like
sneak through and
industrial
time
fan,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't like fans. So
Okay.
You
I
don't like
wish
that
they
about
were.
It Takes Two as well.
Yes, yeah,
In
exactly.
the early episodes of Takes Two, you're like, oh my god, so many fans.
Yeah.
I feel like I've made this joke in an older episode, but if you don't like fans, you're on the wrong podcast.
Hey,
Is that an old joke?
Classic. I don't know. I, feel
I
like
think there was a version of it.
Yeah.
I'm nice, bro. I'll pretend I haven't heard it before.
Still got it.
The other thing I was thinking is actually it's similar to what you were talking about with Hogwarts Legacy. I've written down any monster or boss have like a funny face filter.
Yeah.
So it just is a little bit less scary.
Or like a helium filter. It makes their voice real
Oh
squeaky.
yeah, that's a good idea. I would also like to have big fright sounds turned off, or like have a setting where you can fade it up as opposed to a big bang. I'd rather it sort of bang.
Yeah.
Oh, a
Or
big
like
fright.
a warning where it's
Yeah,
like
here comes a-
subtitle, bang coming in
Yes.
10 seconds.
Yes.
So you can take your headphones off. Go,
Exactly. I get scared of the loud sounds. The other thing I said is like color palettes. Like just make Helldivers 2 just all pink or something. You know, just like
Right.
have colors, different colors, rainbow colors. I don't know.
Can I just say something? I massively take back what I said about the quick save thing.
yeah.
this is a good point. You should be able to play any game.
That's the point. That's the thing. Is that there have been games that I've given up on because I don't like the save feature. Like it was Star Wars Fallen Jedi, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I want to play it. Star Wars, lightsabers. I love the combat and everything, but it had the same save feature of you hit checkpoints, and if you die right before a checkpoint, you go all the way back. And I don't want to have to keep playing the same shit over again. If I hit a save point, then the enemies that were around me that I'd killed, they respawn. I'm like, and then I'm just playing the same shit over and over again.
That's directly lifted from Dark Souls and those types of games. But maybe there is a way to do it where, like, if you clock the game the way they designed it without turning on easy mode, whatever it is, you get a special trophy. And then if you just clock the game without it, you still get a trophy, but it's a different one or something like that.
Or just like how you play like a lot of games and then you get New Game Plus mode. Yeah. Like, so you don't, like, you can just turn on quick save if you don't want it and you just want to play as is. Cool. But if you want to actually just enjoy the game and be able to say, I've played Elden Ring and it was fun, then add a quick save mode.
Well, what we need is just a way for me to distinguish myself from you.
The last thing Chris wants is for us to be having a conversation at like a PlayStation event, and they go, "Have you played Elden Ring?" I'm like, "Yeah, I clocked it." And then I see Chris just like bite his fist, like, "No, you did it! You didn't! Your quick save's turned on." It's like bowling with the gutter bars up. He's like, I got a strike. No, you didn't! Ricocheted off!
And using the little ramp thing as well. God. So as long as we can, I want everyone to be able to play it, but as long as there's a way for me to be really like high and mighty about it, then I'm happy with it. Is that it?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, okay.
Did you have anything else to say?
Nah, just play the music, all good. All right. So my topic is, if you had to give yourself points into your skill areas, like in The Sims, based on your current real life, how many points would you have in each sort of category? So the categories are cooking, cleaning, mechanical, logic, creativity, body, which is like fitness, and charisma. Now in The Sims, and this is based off of Sims 2, which was kind of my jam.
Yeah.
You know, to increase creativity, you might paint a picture for a while.
Yeah.
And then the more creativity you got, the better of a creative job you could apply for.
Yeah.
Right? So in order to build up these skills, you have to do stuff. So what I thought we'd do is we'd all start with cooking. I'll do my cooking first, and then Guy, you can do yours, and then Ellie, you can do yours. And just a reminder with cooking in The Sims, you can increase this by reading books, watching the Yummy channel, playing with a toy oven, or just cooking in a kitchen, okay?
Okay.
Or like using a coffee machine or something.
Yeah.
I have given myself 4 out of 10.
Nice. Okay.
I think my wife Lucy, she loves baking and stuff's her hobby. She always cooks. I get home late, so I always do the dishes. However, if I have to cook, sweet as.
Cool. Okay.
I'm not going to knock your socks off, and I'll mostly be following a recipe.
Yours is like get by food.
Yeah. Oh, like if I get a My Food box situation, I can definitely nail that.
Follow the instructions.
That's right.
Yeah. Beautiful.
So 4 out of 10 for myself.
Beautiful.
I gave myself an 8 out of 10. I'm a good cook.
Hello there.
Really?
All right.
Yeah, I'm a good cook.
Once in high school, he put mushrooms in a coffee mug, and he got an excellence.
Wait, what? Really? Why? Is it
From his food tech teacher?
Magic?
No.
I'm not biting because he makes fun of me doing this all the time. I did do food tech, and for one of my courses, I did mushrooms on toast.
Oh, yeah?
And then next to it, I had a martini glass with like yogurt and berries. But and I got excellence because it was all about presentation. Oh. But every single time Chris tells a story, he's like, "Oh, a guy put mushrooms in a glass."
This is like a 15-year-old joke, just for everyone listening.
Yeah,
it was just
no, but cooking. So my wife is a phenomenal cook. She would get 10 out of 10. But I do a lot of cooking at home because I'm a stay-at-home dad. So I cook meals for my kid. I enjoy cooking. Like I actually do like. I do a lot of cooking all the time.
Cool.
So if we were to base it also off the criteria of The Sims 2, I play with a coffee machine all the time. My daughter's got a fake kitchen, so I play with that all the time. So I give myself an 8 out of 10.
So you're doing it a lot, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're good.
No, it means he's good. He's an 8 out of 10 with 10 out of 10 being the best chef in the world. Guy's only 2 steps below that.
I didn't realise 10 was best in the world.
Yes. That's what we've locked it in. Ellie, your turn.
I gave myself 5 because I'm just kind of like you, Chris. Like I can do it. I have a lot of go-to meals that are always just the same.
Yeah.
Like I just know what I know and I can do them okay, but I don't really adventure out any further than that. And also I don't really know what ingredients go together.
But if someone was like, could you make me like a bacon and egg sandwich, you could like do that quite easily,
yeah,
right?
I could do. I'm quite good at eggs, actually.
Yeah, well,
Eggs
there
is
you go.
my specialty.
And you're a
actually.
5 out of 10. Okay.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, just chucking your number down there. All right.
Okay.
So cooking done. Next is cleaning. Now, according to the Sims wiki, cleaning is boosted by, once again, reading about cleaning. You can study, Sims can study cleaning theory
Riveting.
by cleaning any dirty object around your house. And that's pretty much it. That's how you improve your cleaning.
Awesome.
So I have given myself, I am a bit of a clean freak.
Mm-hmm.
Just a bit, 5 out of 10. I have a robot vacuum. I am the vacuum guy. I do the dishes every night.
Well, hang on. If you're a robot vacuum,
I'm
and
not a
you're
robot
the
vacuum.
sorry, if
cleaning.
you have a robot vacuum and you said I'm the vacuum guy, what does that mean? You press the button on the app because that means the robot is the vacuum guy.
Someone has to clean out the filter, get all of Lucy's frickin' annoying hair from being wrapped
But that
around
doesn't-
everything.
So you're not the vacuum cleaner. You're the vacuum cleaner.
No, I've said very
Nice.
clearly, I am a robot vacuum. Me. No, so yes, you are right. I was the one who bought the robot vacuum.
Okay.
I set it twice a week.
Yeah.
And I use the old stick vacuum to do all the other areas.
Okay.
So, but I am a bit of a clean freak, right? So
Okay.
I have given myself 5 out of 10. I'm not a 10 out of 10. Lucy still like cleans the bathroom and does all that nice stuff. We have like a bit of give and take situation going.
Okay. So you're a clean freak, but you're only halfway on the points there. I would have thought you'd be higher than that if you're a clean freak.
If you're a clean freak, but you're only
I only do half the chores because Lucy does the other half.
Okay. All
So
right.
I make the bed or whatever, but you know, like
Gotcha.
I'm not
Okay.
going through my entire house and cleaning everything.
Yeah.
So I just gave myself a little 5.
Yeah, lovely.
Guy?
9 out of 10. I'm a cleaning lord.
You sound like the dream husband after these ratings.
Well, the thing is, so I do all the laundry, I make the beds, vacuum. Like I love. Thing is, I'm not trying to paint my wife out like a lazy person because
No,
she's
I
not.
know.
It's I enjoy cleaning in the sense that it's good. I'm not OCD, but I just like I need to make sure the kitchen's tidy.
Yeah.
And I always put away Daisy's toys, and 30 seconds later, she's like the Tasmanian devil, and it just goes everywhere. And I clean the deck. The only thing I don't do in the house is the bathroom. My wife cleans the bathroom, and that's because like 80% of the stuff in there is hers. I've got a toothbrush and some shower gel. So she looks after the bathroom. I do everything else. I clean out the cars.
You
Yeah.
clean your deck, you were saying?
I do clean my deck. Yep.
Yeah, right. Okay,
Oh,
9 out
yeah.
of 10. So this guy is one level below the best cleaner in the world. Just FYI.
Are we counting sexual references that Chris has made
not
about
making
me?
references.
I think it's 3 or 4 so far.
I just haven't seen you in a while, man. Ellie, cleaning.
I've done 6 out of 10, but
Yeah.
now based on your one, Chris, I'm like, maybe I'd be lower because I wouldn't say I'm a clean freak, but I do. Sam and I share the chores pretty evenly. However, I would do more of the day-to-day, like tidying.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
like just
Yeah.
putting stuff away, wiping the bench, like getting dust off every day. But we share the chores like once a week, if that
Okay.
makes sense. But I also, when it comes to actually cleaning, Sam's a better cleaner than me.
Right.
Like if you gave us
He's
both
more
the bathroom,
thorough.
Yeah.
he's way more thorough.
Same
I cut
with me
corners.
and Liz. She gets it all done,
Yeah.
but when I'm doing something, I'll be there for ages, like moving stuff out and cleaning underneath
Yeah,
it and
that's like
shit.
Sam.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm just like, just get the bits you can see and
Yeah.
you're good to go, mate. Yeah.
All right, so we've all locked ourselves in for cleaning. Next is mechanical. Now, just according to the old Sims wiki there, you improve your mechanical skill by once again reading mechanical theory, playing the piano apparently, fixing the grandfather clock, and basically fixing any objects that break around the house. So if your mechanical skill's high enough, you can fix when your toilet floods in The Sims if you buy the cheap toilet and blah,
Yeah,
blah.
right. Okay.
Now, I have given myself 7 out of 10 for mechanical because
Yeah.
I do back myself with mechanical stuff.
Yeah.
I
I
always
believe
try
that.
to fix stuff before getting someone else to fix it. But
Yeah.
I'm not perfect. I'm not a mechanic. So 7 out of 10.
Cool.
I gave myself a 1. A
Yeah.
1 out of 10. Because when I read mechanical, I immediately went to cars.
So did I.
I know nothing about cars. I can clean them and I can check the oil.
Yeah.
And I can check and see that looks really dirty.
How
I
do
should
you-
probably
can
get that fixed.
Can you walk me through checking the oil just quick?
You open the bonnet and then you go to the dipstick and you wipe it and then you dip it and then you pull it out and you go, there's oil.
Yeah. Just a little tip for
Beautiful.
anyone. Make sure you warm up the car first and then do it.
Yeah, I said that.
It's like the other way around.
I can change. I thought it was the other way
shit.
around. I thought it was
yeah,
don't
I
check
thought
it
you
when
do
it was
it when
warm.
yeah, same.
Yeah.
I've been doing it cold the whole time. Isn't it? Are you just doing it when it's cold?
I don't
Hey,
know.
Siri,
Let's check with a 7 out of 10.
Do you check the oil when it's warm or when it's cold? When it's hot. You know, I've got it around the wrong way. You always check when it's cold.
Oh!
Damn it, I'm ducting myself 1 point.
And I'm adding it to a 2.
Nice,
Yeah,
bro.
Guy, you go up a point as well. Damn it, Ellie, you go
Ellie,
up a
had
point as well.
You had a
Because I was
point.
on 1 as well, so now I'm on 2.
Yes.
Yay!
I apologise. Had them around the wrong way there.
No,
I
that's
can
all right.
I can check the oil and I can change a tire, and I've got tools at home and I do fix stuff. But in terms of big jobs,
Nah. Yeah, same. I'm one. Well, now two. Yeah, nah. Mechanical.
Let's move on
No,
from that
thanks.
massively embarrassing one for me. All right, logic is next. So I remember in The Sims, logic was usually gained by playing chess, which I suck at chess. But also you can use the telescope. You can play with the toddler toy, and that's how you get more logic, or you can read a book on logic.
Oh.
So I like to think I'm quite a logical person, actually. When I see an issue, I will think, okay, so what's caused the issue? And I'll go through the steps to fix it.
Yeah.
So I've given myself a 5 out of 10 for logic.
Oh wow, that's lower than I thought.
I thought you'd gone higher, yeah.
Same.
Well, just because the whole chess thing really threw me off. 10 out of 10 is like a grandmaster wizard at chess,
Okay.
is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
So 5 out of 10 for me. Guy, what do you think?
I went 6 for logic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'll hold on to that because I do know how to play chess.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I know how to play chess. I'm just not a grandmaster wizard at it.
Yeah.
So you're a 6 guy?
Yeah, I play with toddler toys.
Yeah. Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Nice. I'm a 4.
Okay.
I think I'm more of the creative. I'm not so much logic.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. So that's logic done. Next one, creativity. Right?
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
So according to the Sims Wiki, creativity is improved by... It's improved by using computers, and you can use a computer to write a novel or something.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You can play the piano, you can paint on the easel, you can play the toy xylophone or any of the instruments to improve your creativity.
Yeah. Cool.
I'll give myself an 8 out of 10.
Beautiful. Yeah.
I think I'm a pretty creative person.
You are.
I work
Yeah,
in
yeah.
a creative industry.
Yeah.
So that's,
I'd agree with that. No arguments there.
Guy?
I hit an 8 as well,
Okay.
and it's also pronounced easel.
Easel. What did I say? Easel.
Easel.
That's what I was looking at.
Oh, really?
Just knock a point off logic.
Damn it.
Okay, I think I went a bit high on this one. I put myself 9 for creativity.
I think you are a 9, Ellie.
You're a
Am
very,
I?
you're
Okay,
a very
thanks.
creative person.
Thanks, guys.
extremely
Yeah.
creative person.
I'm more creative than logic. Yeah, so 9 for me on creativity.
Are you the second most creative person in the world? Probably not.
Yeah, so I've got a bit high, haven't I?
That's all right.
No, you're right. You're writing scripts for like web series and stuff
True.
like that. So
Thank you so
and
much.
Guy's the second most clean person in the world, so we're all
yeah.
good at something.
Yeah, exactly.
if we went for those damn crabs,
This one's going to be good. Body/fitness, all right? So this
yeah.
is... You improve this on your sim by making them use the exercise machine or work out or swim in the pool or do yoga. I've given myself a 3 out of 10.
Okay.
Reason being,
I thought you had abs.
I mean, I did have ads at the start of this podcast.
Okay.
damn, you don't have him anymore
Oh, no, I've got them.
because we're still yet to see them.
Yeah, we haven't seen them yet.
Nah, yeah, I'll get them out.
Okay.
Episode 100. Shit, that's probably not even that far off.
No, this is episode 34, 35.
Damn it.
Yeah.
So I've given myself a 3 out of 10. The reason being that I'm not, unhealthy.
Yeah.
But I'm not exactly going out of my way to work out, eat friggin' celery for every meal, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm not drinking supplements or all that shit.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Guy?
Yeah.
gave myself a 7.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would have gone for.
Did you drop that down?
No, it's
Okay.
been 7.
Okay.
I would have gone maybe a 3 or 4 if you'd asked me a year ago. But in the last year, I've been running. I've been doing calorie deficit. I've dropped like 13 kgs. I'm
Good on ya.
Drinking
Wow,
heaps
nice
of
work.
water and eating less shit food. I am still eating shit food, but it's just all about balance. But yeah, my
Yeah.
fitness has gone right up. So
Nice
How's
work.
your sexual health?
oh, great, absolutely great.
I'm
And
never gonna
according
drop
to a
that.
study, it's no different than anyone else, and I have no problem. No, I'm going to stop.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Nice.
stop.
Ellie?
I'm similar to Guy, actually. If you'd asked me a year ago, it would have been a 2 because I
Yeah.
was just not doing any fitness, but I've done a 5. I'm kind of come up. I've evened out a bit. I'm doing running. I do yoga. I play a little bit of tennis, and I'm eating more healthy than I used to. However, I've just like you guys, just more balance. I still
Yeah.
eat a bit of shit, but
Yeah.
it's more balance. Yeah, so
Actually,
5.
I feel like I'm actually at 5
Yeah?
because it's just right in the middle.
Yeah,
I'm not unhealthy. I'm
Yeah.
not super healthy.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought. What did you rate yourself? A 3.
3,
I thought
yeah,
3
that's,
was really
that's
low.
really low.
Same.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Let me up that because I think I'm right in the middle there. So I'll just give myself a couple extra points.
Chris's whole scoreboard has changed this whole game.
I think it's because he saw mine's higher. He's like, okay.
I've also started doing a tally of exactly how many points we've used up.
Oh.
Just out of curiosity.
Well, that was the thing, because so many with these games is that you're allocated like
Oh, yeah.
70
No,
points.
So in The Sims, you can earn 10 out of 10 on all of them if
yeah.
you work at them
Okay.
hard
Because
enough.
like in
Okay.
Fallout, you've got the same characteristics and stuff. And you've only got a limited amount
Special,
to make.
yes.
Yeah. So I just made it even across the board because that's easy.
when he played
Yeah.
Fallout. which we're getting into later on. Last one is charisma. I've given myself an 8 out of 10 once again. I can talk the old Highlands off a donkey if you need me to.
Yeah.
I talk on the radio for a job and do a podcast. So charisma, 8 out of 10.
Beauty, mate.
Yeah, I gave myself an 8.
Oh, no, I've got a bit high on this.
No, this is great. Back yourself.
I've gone with a 10.
Oh, wow. Yes, Ellie.
Charming son of a gun.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, yeah, just confirming you're the most charming person in the world.
In the world, bro. Isn't that crazy? You are so lucky to be with me.
Absolutely.
I'm only here to
It's
be
humble
witness.
on the list. You should add that as well.
That is so funny. Right, so we are done. Ellie.
Yes.
You used the least amount of points. 40.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry. See, I am humble. I
Yeah,
am
you
really
gave yourself
humble.
a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris, 41. Second least amount.
Oh.
So you had 40, I had 41.
Okay.
Guy,
I'm gonna
48.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Considering one of them was a 2.
They got bumped up, didn't it?
Yeah,
So, what are your scores? Nah, actually, stuff it.
No, it's cool. I liked doing this because
Yeah,
it made me. It's a good little self-reflection tool.
It is.
Yeah.
That's right. So if you want to do it as well, send on your stuff through to the old Extremely Casual Gamers podcast on Instagram or on our Facebook group, Extremely Casual page for Extremely Casual Gamers. And the 4 is a number 4.
And it's extremely casual group because it's a G.
What did I say?
He's extremely casual page.
Shit, I'm ducking another point from Logic, damn it.
Guy, I believe you've got a winner to announce.
Oh, yeah. So Logitech, they're doing the month of gaming. The week just gone, it was all about PC gaming. So Logitech have hooked us up with a Logitech Pro X Superlight 2 mouse to go, valued at $350. So shout out to those guys. You can also win a $15,000 trip to Tokyo, Japan. Go and check out their website. All you have to do is go to our Facebook, to our Instagram, comment on the post, tell us what you're playing on PC, and you go in the draw. Big shout out to our winner who has just finished building his first PC in 20 years, and he's now realizing that he has a terrible mouse and keyboard, would love a new Logitech, and that is Chris Meek.
Oh,
He's won himself
Chris.
that Logitech Pro X
Congrats,
Superlight
mate.
mouse 2. Shot Chris Meek. We'll be in touch.
Bloody ripper.
Bloody ripper. Now, I believe you guys, what are you playing this week? Have you got things you want to chat about?
So, yes, what have we been playing this week? I promised on last week's episode that I would review the Fallout TV series.
You did say this.
Now, in the spectrum of Fallout fandom, I would say I'm moderate. So I have played Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4, and all of them I have clocked. A couple of them I've clocked more than once. So I know a lot about Fallout, not the old original 1 and 2 on PC. I wish I'd played them.
They were
but-
like late 90s, eh? Or like
early,
mid-90s?
yeah, and they were
it was like-
isometric, top down.
top-down.
It's very different. Then Bethesda took over and changed them. So I think I can offer up a decent opinion on this TV show.
Yeah.
Just for reference, Guy, you have been watching it as well.
Yeah.
How much Fallout have you played up to this point?
0. Actually, no. When Fallout 3 first came out, which was like 2008, I hired it from Video Easy or whatever. I played less than an hour.
It didn't grab you, so you
Didn't
took
grab
it
me,
back.
so I bailed.
That's right.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So this TV show is going to be entertaining for anyone that likes over-the-top action and crazy situations, right?
Okay.
If you're looking for a more realistic, gritty thing like The Last of Us TV show, this is not that TV show.
Okay.
I've only watched one episode because I've been so freaking busy. I watched it before this podcast. Hour 15, first ep, sets everything up nicely. What they do really well in the Fallout TV show is the references to the video game are absolutely excellent. So in the first scene, there's Sugar Bombs, which is the cereal you can find all throughout the wasteland when you're playing the games. There's an ad for it on the TV. The kids are watching Grognak the Barbarian, which is a comic book you can find, which increases your strength stat in the game. That's really cool. There's a Vault-Tec bobblehead, which you collect to increase your points, blah, blah. And in all the vaults, the idea is that they sold you this dream of the bombs are about to go off, come into these vaults, and you will have a perfect existence below the ground. It's all fake happiness. There's posters up of everyone being happy and be nice to one another and all that sort of stuff. They captured that really nicely. And I like to think that, and one thing that made me laugh was there's one point where someone is pretty much mortally wounded and they go into a first aid kit, pull out a stim pack and inject themselves, which is what you do in the game to regain health.
Oh, right.
And it magically heals the mortal wound.
Yeah.
That made me laugh out loud. I was like, oh, nice.
Cool.
They included a little video game reference there, which is excellent.
Cool.
Also, another one that I loved is there was a guy who had a junk jet, which is a weapon you can build in the game, which fires rubbish. So he kills someone by firing rubbish at them.
I saw that.
That's
That was cool.
It's the junk jet. You can get the schematics in the games. I think in more than one game as well. Build this thing and then use like random shit you find as your projectiles.
Yeah.
That was all really cool. Overall, though, after one episode, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Last of Us was a 9, closing in on a 10 for me.
Yeah.
After one ep or after the whole thing?
After the full season.
Okay.
Even after one ep for the Last of Us. It was just a
sweet.
different level of like gritty, believable, trying to make this gaming premise as believable and realistic as possible.
Yeah.
This is over the top, cheesy. The way it introduces all the characters is very much dialed up to 11.
Okay.
However, after watching the first episode, I'm like, hell yeah, I want to watch the rest of this because it's entertaining. I don't have to think much. 7 out of 10, pretty good.
Okay.
And that's the thing. You're a hard out Fallout player, so you understand the world. So you appreciate the nods to the game.
And there were heaps of them.
And that's the thing. There are so many people who love the games who have reviewed it and said it's really nice that they've actually acknowledged the core base. Me coming from someone, I just watched it because I knew it was on. We do a gaming podcast. I know nothing about it. I've watched 2 episodes. I love it. I think it's great for the people who know nothing about Fallout, but it's actually just an entertaining TV show.
Okay.
Like you don't need to know anything. It helps if you know the games, but if you know nothing about it, it's still entertaining.
Cool.
Yes, but don't expect that Last of Us TV show level of anyone could watch it. It's certainly very much for anyone who likes over-the-top action and you know, like a cool thing to watch.
Cool.
The girl, I can't remember her name. I think it's Elle, the girl who plays the main character. The girl who
Lucy.
plays her.
Yeah, right.
She's fantastic. She's a really good actress. She was in another TV show called Yellow Jackets. I think she's a fantastic lead. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching more.
7 out of 10. I'll review it more. Hopefully I can bump it up once I've watched to the end of it. I'm notoriously quite picky with shit. Like as Guy knows, he'll be like, yo, do you want to go see Pacific Rim 7? And I'll be like, that sounds like garbage.
I wish there was 7 Pacific Rims. The second one sucks. The first one is a classic.
I'm quite snooty, a wee bit snooty with stuff.
Yeah.
So I think, but highly recommend watching.
Yeah, that was good perspective from 2 people who have very different backgrounds when it comes to Fallout.
So you're going to watch it?
Nah.
Cool. There it is. We'll see you next week.
What are you going to play this week, Guy?
Well, funnily enough, after watching 2 episodes of this TV show, I actually downloaded Fallout 4.
What? Wow, so it got you hooked.
It got me
much.
hooked because I was like, you know what? And there's so many games that I bailed on because I didn't give it enough chance. I played I played Fallout 3 when I was like 13. Didn't give a shit. And I was like, no, there's a reason these games are popular, and there's a reason there's a TV show's been made out of it. So on the PlayStation, if you got a PlayStation Plus, I think Deluxe subscription, you can just download it, which I've got. So I downloaded Fallout 4. I've played maybe hour and a half, and I am genuinely enjoying it.
So yeah, that's the good thing about, and I said this I think on last week's episode, Fallout 4, they made it way more accessible to the open gamers, right? Traditionally, it's a very heavy RPG. There's a lot of RPG elements, whereas this is more just action shooting elements.
Totally.
So if you've never played one before, you can't be bothered getting into the RPGs. It's actually great. There's still a wee bit of decision making and
I'm
stuff.
a little lost. Like it is a little.
That's the whole idea,
At the
though.
start of it, the open wilderness. I feel like I need a little bit more direction to be like, go there, and I'll be like, I'll do it. But I'm
picture
definitely
yourself just quickly as Lucy when she comes out of the vault for the first time.
Exactly.
She has no idea where she's going. The whole world, she doesn't know anything. That's the same thing.
And so far, the storyline, because the storyline in Fallout 4 is different to Fallout, the TV show. I want to see where it ends up.
Yeah.
So that's what I'll be playing. Fallout 4 and obviously Helldivers 2.
I'll be playing
Beauty.
Cyberpunk 2077 because I freaking love it.
Yeah.
Pokemon Red just caught a Tauros, by the way, in the Safari Zone. People that know will know that's actually quite hard to do.
Is it? Okay.
And Ellie doesn't give a shit.
Sorry.
Ellie, at least humor me.
Sorry. Not meant to be
His wife Lucy reacts the exact same
Yes.
way. He comes here.
I drag my ass in here, do this podcast I hate, just to get approval from you guys. I can't remember what else. Oh, I'm playing Helldivers with Guy, probably.
Beauty. Oh, well, speaking of Helldivers.
What are you playing this week, Ellie?
Speaking of Helldivers, I'm playing Stardew Valley. No.
Oh, that's not even a lie.
No, it's not a lie. I'm, by the way, addicted to Stardew Valley. It's unhealthy. I
Nice.
love it. I've unlocked so many things. I'm so excited about playing it again. I just think about it all the time when I'm not playing it. Anyway.
That's great.
But actually, legitimately, speaking of Helldivers 2, as you know, you two have played a lot of it.
Yes.
And look, PlayStation hooked us up with some codes. And so I gave it a go. And I played it with you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And look, I've got a wee review here. And I'm going to do a 60-second in the episode like we did, what we usually do. But we're going to have another episode that's released right now. As we speak, it has been released. And I'm giving a Helldivers 2 review from the perspective of someone who wouldn't traditionally play a game like this.
Yes.
So you've done a review before, Guy. But this review is more about my perspective as someone, who doesn't play shooting games and all that.
Because it is a different style of shooting game. You're not going up against anyone. It's all about you and your mates.
Yeah.
So
Which
it's
is
quite a nice perspective.
Exactly. So, of course, just for the old 60 second, I couldn't help myself. I've done a wee poem just to sum it up.
Oh my God, she's so creative. She's like 10 out of 10 creative.
Oh my God. All right, so here's my 60-second review of Helldivers 2 from the perspective of someone who wouldn't usually play it. Helldivers 2, is it for you? Didn't think it was for me. Here's my review. One thing to note, and I need to disclaim, this review is from a novice who only played one game. The intro scene hooked me through the graphics and humour. Anyone would enjoy it, even a boomer. Usually I'm a weakling when it comes to shooty games, but this game had me blowing bugs up into flames. I didn't often know what was going on, but my pals helped me out and encourage me along.
That's us.
That's
us, guy.
That's what I loved most about this game. Your squad backs you up when you're struggling with your aim. Friendly fire is on, you can demolish your mate with no real consequence except a little weight. Democracy, stratagems, what are they? I'll pass. But again, it didn't matter because my friends covered my ass. I had a lot of fun and I'd play it again, even though it's not usually my kind of game. We came away with a win, though I did really F all. I felt like a true hero, liberating us all.
Yeah, nice work, Ellie. That was great.
That was fantastic.
Thank you. I'm going to do a proper review in another episode that's just dropped now. And stick around because in that episode, we have a few codes to give away to this game.
We
thanks
have
to
a
PlayStation.
shitload of copies to give away thanks to PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation have hooked us up and they're hooking you up. So tune in for the next step and I'll give you a more elaborate Helldivers review.
And just to reiterate, that episode is available right now.
Right now.
So go and have a listen to it.
Go and listen to it. And if you're not going to listen to it, well, see you next week, hopefully.
Yeah.
You have to say it with so much attitude.
Have a great week if you're not going to listen to my next episode, bitch. No. Okay, bye.
Bye.